Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I want to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing a really quick and easy but equally gorgeous gift box, and I'm going to be using the Poinsettia Petals bundle. So that is the stamp set and the coordinating dies. Now I have already die cut all my pieces. I will show you in a moment, but this is the beautiful box that we are going to be decorating up. This is one of our gold pizza boxes, the mini pizza boxes. Excuse that glare. They come like this and they are easy to put together. You don't need any adhesive, and as you can see, there's 6 cute little yummy treats in there. You could also, the inside is food safe, so you could put an unwrapped goodie, brownie, cookie, whatever, or you could put a little gift in there. But can you see that I have spritzed with some Wink of Stella on the petals? And this flower, the poinsettia, is created using the red velvet paper. So let's get started here. We'll move this off to the side, and as you can see with these dies, there's 2 pieces to them, so you could either die cut out your stamped image, or the flower petals and the leaves do the exact same thing, where it embosses into your cardstock. So this is your die that would cut out your stamped image, and then this is the coordinating piece, and as you can see, this is what embosses your die cut piece. So you can use that with or without. All right, so I'm using the the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. It's a 6x6 Designer Series paper stack. This is 3 inches by 3 inches, and some shaded spruce, and this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. All of the measurements as well as product links can be found on my blog. If you want to head on over there after we are done stamping. I will have the link in the video description below. Okay, so we're just taking our warm wishes from our home to yours. Now these little mini pizza boxes would be so great to be giving out to neighbors, friends, your postman, the grocery store, anybody, to share a little bit of cheer and gratefulness with them. So just putting a few little yummy treats inside goes a very long way. All right, so I'm just going to bring my trimmer in, and I am going to line that up at the top and snip that off. I need just a hair more off of this side. Okay, so there we have our sentiment strip out of the way. All right, so you will notice that I have my flowers curled, my petals curled for both. So what I do for that is hold the center firmly and take a bone folder, and you're just going to curl. That just softens the fibers. You could also curl it the opposite way if you want your petals to go up. But I want my petals to go down, so I am just going to rather quickly give them each. And then I'm going to hold the center, and I'm going to just manipulate it by pressing in to get that so that it's got some lift to it. This is thick, this flocked, the velvet paper. So it really does lend itself to you being able to manipulate it to get it into that shape. So you can see how it's not flat. All right, so we're going to do that with each of them. Doesn't take too awful much. Now, today's video is part of the Creating Kindness monthly blog hop. So when you go to my blog, there will be a link to click on for you to follow along with the other team members to see all of their wonderful projects. I know that you will be quite inspired by what you see, and it will help you get creating, give you some ideas as to some gift packaging and gift giving as we come to the holiday season. All right, and one more. Does not take too awful long at all. You just have to be careful you're not too rough, because you don't want to rip your cardstock. These dies look fabulous with any paper that you might choose to use. All right, and then we need 2 leaves. So I've got a large and a small that comes with, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, only this I'm going to do the opposite way so that it sits up. As you can see, there's the bend in, it's like a wave almost, but I find that helps give the flower more visual interest and depth. So now we are going to bring in my favorite embellishment or tool, whatever you want to call it, my clear Wink of Stella, and we are going to shake it up, give it a little squeeze so that there's, you can see there's some of that liquid in there, and I'm just going to go over, tapping with my bone folder, because I want some sparkle to these leaves. I want it to be oh so pretty. And you can also take your Wink of Stella if you want a bit more than just that, and just go around the edges of your petals to give them a bit more glitter, just like that. And might as well do this one. And you could also, the veins in the leaf, you can trace them with your Wink of Stella as well to just add that little bit more. Okay, so now we're going to bring in our silicone craft sheet and some liquid glue, and I am going to add a dot of glue here, and I'm going to place this leaf just like this so that it's offset a bit. And we're just going to leave that for a moment to dry. So let's just gently move that out of the way. And then I'm putting a dot of glue in the middle there. And then all you have to do is turn so that they're offset, so you're filling those spaces. And I like to use my bone folder to help hold that in place for that liquid to adhere. Okay, so it just takes a moment for that to bond together. So now I'm trying to turn it so that I'm not getting the same pattern leaves, because they're each one of them is a little different. So turning it to fill in my gaps, pressing down. And if you live in Canada and do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you currently work with, I would love the opportunity to earn your business. All of these products that I'm using, other than the gold mini pizza boxes, are from our mini catalog. And if you don't have a mini catalog and you would like one, please contact me and I would be happy to send one out in the mail to you. As well as the annual catalog. All right, so this is the last, and I'm just pushing that down in. And then once it's dry, you can manipulate those petals a bit, because they have that, the thickness of them allows you to move them about a bit. So, okay, so while we give that a moment to dry, let's take our plaid tidings and adhere that. Whoop. Don't want it to be crooked. All right, and let's move this to the side for just a moment while we quickly put our, I'm just popping out our little pieces here, because we don't need those. So now you're just going to fold on all of these score lines so that you can assemble your box. These boxes are so quick and easy. When my son got married a couple of years ago, the wedding favors, we decorated the mini pizza boxes, just the regular white ones. We decorated them up and included fudge in each one of them. So you can really dress these up, or you can keep them fairly simple. You can customize them to any type of occasion, even a child's birthday party. All right, so there we have that together, just like that. We're gonna add some glue and slip you onto the center, because we want a nice border around of that beautiful gold. All right, so next, what I want to do is I want to take some, this is the gold edged ribbon from the All the Trimmings ribbon combo pack, and some Stampin' Seal. This helps to adhere. So we are just going to take and place this in the center and do like a figure 8. This is an easy faux bow. We're going to do a figure 8 and giving it a press so that it sticks to that adhesive. And there we have that. Take my scissors and snip. That side was a little long, and then we're going to take some dimensionals, and the dimensionals are going to help this in the center stay down, because we want this to be popped up off of our box. So we're just going to set that aside for a moment. We're now going to take a dimensional and pop that on the back. Take the backing off, and then I'm just going to use this as my visual and to see how far down I can go. And then I'm just going to give that a press to get that to adhere. And then I'm going to take my leaves here, put a bit of glue, and lift up these leaves and tuck that under. Use my bone folder to, oops, I've moved it a bit. Take and press where that glue will be. Give that a moment for it to start to adhere. And then we need to take our backings off of this. All right, and we're going to have this. Oh, that's a little crooked. There we go. We'll lift this leaf, that petal right there. And then our final step is to add some of the gold metallic pearls. So I am going to put some glue in the center. And I'm going to take your pick tool, and I'm going to pick up 3 of these pearls to place in there. And I'm okay that some of that glue is going to show because it's going to dry clear if I can get that pearl off the end. And then I will move them in a moment. Okay, I may have put a titch too much glue, but these pearls are gonna stay. Okay, and that is today's project. All right, so if you hold the center, you can lift your leaves so that they're coming up a bit more off of that box. And that is all we have. How quick and easy was that, really? Just a little bit of die cutting, and then you're assembling. It's easy peasy. And I like easy peasy. So once again, thank you so much for joining me today. And please hop on over to my blog to follow along with our blog hop. And if you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. It lets you know when I have a new video up. And please leave me a comment. I love to hear from you. All right, thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.